If you come during the day and you get here in time, you can actually pay them, and they have showers back there. It's $5 for the showers in the washroom. Hey everybody, so in this video we continue on our journey to the ocean by completing our Erie Canal passage, and we go through the last lock in Troy on the Hudson River. So now we're cruising down the Hudson River, and to make it through the Erie Canal you have to take your mast down because of the minimum bridge height of 14 feet. Seeing as our mast is 50 feet, we wouldn't fit under any of the bridges. So you take your mast down in Oswego, or that's one of the places you can do it. And then we are putting our mast up in the Catskills. So in this video, we're going to carry on down the Hudson River and turn our boat into a sailboat again. Hope you enjoy this video. Well, we're leaving Waterford. We had a nice night. The sun is coming up. And it's 6:30 in the morning, and we're heading to the lock. So lock 1, Troy lock, and then that's the last lock we have to do. After we're done the lock, oh, what a big fish that just jumped there. After we're done the lock, we'll be having current with us for about half an hour. Then it'll be slack tide. Then we'll have current slowly building up against us to be a knot and a half. Morning, Mark. Mark's hanging tight out here, waiting for us. And just gonna follow these green markers. We've got about 3 miles to go to the lock from Waterford, 3.5. And then after the lock, just stay in the channel about 36 miles. So we're hoping to pick up a little bit of, it's going to be a long day because we're going to go slow against the current, but then we're going to have a, kind of like from the afternoon, around 1 o'clock, it'll start to switch. And we'll have current in our favor for the afternoon. So we'll probably expect to get into the marina at Hop-O-Nose in the Catskills, somewhere between 6:30 and 8:30. It's kind of our estimate. We're not sure because we haven't sailed in tide before, so I used AI to give me an approximate chart. Seemed to work okay, but I'm just going to play it by ear today, and we'll see what we feel. A dream was born years ago. A beat-up sailboat, no engine, no instruments, just a vision of open waters. Countless hours were poured into learning batteries, wiring, and solar, turning that old gas boat into an electric Voyager. This channel humbly shares the lessons hard-learned through that DIY journey. For 6 years, the dream grew, step by step, until finally, 1,100 nautical miles were sailed from Hamilton to Nova Scotia, breaking free from the dock. Join this adventure, exploring new seas, tinkering along the way, chasing freedom with no fixed horizon. Subscribe and sail along. Thing about the boat with this mast here, there's not much room with all the contraption holding it up back there, so I can't really see out the back too well. The camera has a hard time focusing because there's too much stuff in the way. Anyways, that's Mark come up from the rear. We kind of put me in front because I'm slower, basically. So we're doing 4.5 knots at 1300 watts right now, which is great. Getting a little river current. Here's the lock there. We've been waiting here 20 minutes, kind of just drifted up. They've got a bunch of boats coming out northbound, and we're headed southbound. So I'm just trying to keep the boat kind of quasi-pointed that way. I'm reversing, going forward, reversing. And Mark's just hanging way back there. He's doing the same. Oh, doors are opening. That's good. I'm going in there soon. That's kind of funny. I thought I was recording something, but no.
Did you tell Mark that it's a big pipe?
Yeah, I told him, yeah. Yeah, he's got the technique down, I think, now after so many locks. Anyways, you can see that there's these big pipes where they have markers, which is nice. The other locks didn't have that. And then they have these big pipes. So David caught us with the midline, and then he went forward. And then I'm going to stay here in the back and hold this going backwards. Day down the Hudson was kind of, this is what we experienced. So, you know, saw some beautiful scenery, passed by Albany, New York, neat town, all these bridges, and then, run out of gas. So couldn't run the electric motor constantly on battery power alone, or we would be not able to, reach our destination. We just don't have the range. So we were finding I was using about 20 amps, and then when I put the generator on, you can see here, I tried to keep it at around 5 knots of boat speed, and then my amps coming in as a result of the generator was around 5 amps positive. So because of that, I was putting a little bit back in, and I was able to maintain my 5 knots of boat speed. So that was how we traveled down the Hudson. Thanks to all the sponsors of the channel and our Patreons. Couldn't be making these videos without you. Seems like there was a tornado here a couple weeks ago or something, like a touchdown up in the locks. There was debris everywhere, but still some debris out here. So we're in the Hudson. We've been keeping an eye out for these big logs. It's pretty big. New Yorkers. We were doing 2.8 speed over ground, and now because of the wind we're actually picked up a little bit. So it's a nice little bonus here at high tide. And then we're about, I don't know, 3-4 hours from our destination, 12 miles. So we're slowly going to pick up speed now until we get there. So this is the Rip Van Winkle Bridge. It's huge, and it's just before I turn off to go into the Catskills to the Hop-O-Nose Marina. So we've made it here all day. We're actually an hour early with that tailwind at the low tide, or high tide I guess. As it was getting high tide, it was pushing in. We had we went up from 2.8 knots to 3.1 knots, so we got like 0.3 of a knot extra, so it's helping. And yeah, we're flying right now at 5.2 knots on 5.3 knots of boat speed. So basically we're moving as fast as we can. We're getting a lot of help. So I'm going to turn off and we're going to go into the Catskill Creek here now. Size of that fire, Jay.
That's still working. There we go. You can still see the boat.
Hey David, see this corner up ahead?
Yeah.
On the left, we're going to turn left. That's directly in front of us will be the marina.
Okay.
Is that boat? No, that boat's not tied up there. Right?
Oh, you said lower the fenders.
Pardon me?
You said lower your fenders. Yeah, the dock's really low.
Oh! I'm in the ground. Okay, I'm through.
That was scary.
I hit something there.
That one's probably good. I have to lower the fenders then. Oh, we haven't untied these in ages. I don't think I have time. I got it.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, I seen you swerve. I was like, oh, there we go.
Yeah, in the shower right there.
Oh yeah. Thank goodness there's mainly mud over there.
Okay, thank goodness. Yeah. Are you showing?
I am.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Good morning. We're here at Hop-O-Nose, and this is in the Catskills, and we're getting our mast put back up today. So they're going to try to work with us to get the mast up and around, and I think that it should go pretty good. We're going to have this here moved and put back into the hole, the mast keel step here. So I'm gonna have to talk to these guys about the wiring and things afterwards, but basically she's gonna come through here and then set down nicely on that spot. So David's gonna be filming because I'm gonna be watching and make sure everything's going okay.
He's never done that before. Just hold it. Are you coming back?
No, don't need it to do that.
I said don't need it. Let me get you a downline real quick.
Yep, thank you.
Hopefully that can help somebody else.
Where are you headed?
Nova Scotia.
Oh.
I'm heading down the Hudson and then up the coast and crossing somewhere.
Good time of year.
Hop-O-Nose crane, taking the mast out.
We're doing good. Almost. Another 6 feet. Go.
Watch land though. We ain't close. You gotta watch land. Got like a foot.
Go back another foot if you need.
Alright. Okay.
What's that?
Camera's at 2%.
Good? Good.
Nice, they got it. Let's do. Look at that.
It's like working this mast like magic to get her out, eh?
Lay it down
Good.
and spin it.
Yeah.
Lock her down.
And then lift it back up.
Well, we're sailboat again. Mast is up. Guys here at Hop-O-Nose did a good job. You can see here they used that crane behind. And now Mark's coming in. So I'm going to just film a little bit more of Mark's job so that way kind of get a full idea of what's going on. On Northern Comfort, it went pretty easy. They just sort of shimmied the boat back and forth until they got it lined up by using the water to their advantage. So they're a pretty smart crew. They knew what they were doing. So anyways, we're gonna be here another night. I gotta get the sail up, boom up, all that stuff. So I still got tons to do. David's tying up the American flag. We're gonna hoist her up. Place of honor on the starboard flag. Nice job, David. Rather than spin the mast around, what they had us do was reverse in, then they lifted the mast out, and then they had us go back out and then bow in.
Okay. You bow that way. That's the only way around.
So you glad to be back in there, Mark? How many times have you backed in before?
About 5 times.
Five
Every
times?
time was a nightmare. Every time.
Yeah, it's not easy backing up.
Yeah, you see, she goes like a crab,
Yeah.
sideways.
Yeah.
As soon as you put it in reverse, that nose just goes, and then you.
So they put this block over here on the stairs, and then they have a horse over here for that end, and then they kind of get the mast ready that way because the mast is just too heavy to maneuver. So now he's going to get the boat to spin around so he doesn't have to flip the mast. So he's got to go out and come back in bow first this time.
Until this mast is up and secure, I'm not relaxing.
Is that you mean if you start drinking now, right? Wow. Is that what you heard? You can't drink all day if you
I
don't
told
start
you,
in the
I'm
morning.
73 years old. I'm ready for a heart attack. Don't push me.
High blood pressure.
I'm almost as old as Rocco here.
Yeah, Rocco's pretty old. You see how he moves. He's good. He stays with us all day long. How we looking there, Nelson?
I was about to say we're probably getting pretty close there. We're lined up with the strap now.
Up there for now.
All right, Dave. Thank you. Yeah.
Doesn't sound like it's been charging. Well, it's getting dark, 6:30. It's hot. Just finding all the little doodads that we took out. So I just finished wiring up the VHF cable, and then camera, mid lights, anchor lights, radar, etc. Wind transducer, hook up the camera to the network, get the radar back on there. So now I'm going to go through and start testing stuff to see if it's actually working. And we're going to start with the anchor light and see if that actually lights up. So this is a place called Stewart's. We've got some good ice cream here. They actually make really good ice cream. And this is where we got our gas. So we got ourselves 4 gallons for $16. And that should probably get us, I'm going to say, pretty close to New York City. 1, 2, 3, not quite. I'll have to go into the reserve over there, but that'll be okay. Anyways, making our way down towards New York City. now.
It's a little cold.
Lucky we got the swim ladder. We're able to make it up. How was that, David?
It's cold.
Yeah, I feel refreshed though. All right, we're on our way today now. 5 minutes to pack up and then we're gonna get going. Well, we're leaving Catskill Creek. We got 5'8", 5'9", 5'8", 5'9", 6 feet. So we've just got 6 inches over the heel. We're a little bit low tide. So hopefully we get through here okay. I'm just following Mark out. And we're just gonna see how far we make it. We've got the tide against us right now. It's a flood tide, so it's coming back in. And we've got a little bit of wind ahead of us, so it's gonna be a little slower than at the start until the tide flips around 3 o'clock. So we've got about 4 hours of kind of going slow. 5'4", 5'3". Hoping that's just weeds. But anyways, Hop-O-Nose was good. They helped us out, got the mast back up. We've still got to tune it a little bit, but overall I think we're in good shape. On our way. Running the generator, so I'm using 530 RPM about, so 40 to slightly up. Temperature is 39 and 50. I've increased my speed from 2.2 to 2.5 because I've got just a little bit of a headwind on the side. So I thought, hey, let me try putting my main up. So you can see here she's full, and it gained me 0.3 with this 3-knot headwind apparent. So it slowed down. I think this is just our own wind. Now it's starting to rain, so it is what it is. It's got a rainy day. Cape Fear, Baltimore, Maryland. Well, we had a long day. We left a bit late, so we basically had flood tide all day. And then at the end of the day, the wind picked up. It's nice, not too bad right here. Looks like it's just dying off. It was only supposed to be 2 knots of wind, like 2 to 4. But we were seeing, 7, 8, 9 knots of wind on the nose. So it was slow. Even when we started getting the tide, we weren't doing any more than 3 knots. I did raise the sail today just to do an experiment, and I found I got lucky a couple times where the sail was what's it called? The sail was full, and I had wind on 30%, 30 degrees. So then what happened was it didn't last. It was like maybe 2 hours. And I was doing 4.5, 5 knots, and I was doing like upwind against current. I was doing 2.5. So I thought that was good. And then all of a sudden, woo, everything went down and to 1.8. The wind died, but it was just abnormal. I was like, okay, it just seems like the motor is working hard and not doing something. So I went through a weed patch. I'm just going to go dive down there and see if I can actually see. So I'm going to go underneath and just feel and see if I've got weeds wrapped around my propeller shaft anywhere, because it just seemed like I normally get about 520 RPM, and I was getting 440 RPM, which is like a 20% loss of spin for the same energy. So just everything was slower. But Mark was also slow, so it could be just figment of my imagination. So I'm just going to double check to be safe. And Mark is anchoring over there beside me as we speak.
It's going.
Hey, so the prop was fouled. There was all kinds of algae, or not algae, but it was like a really long stringing thing. It looked like a tree root with the prop. So that's why we were slowed down so much today. So I cleaned that, and then while I was here I said, you know what, I haven't washed the boat in almost a month and a half, and it's looking pretty bad, so I'm just giving it a quick wipe here. Get the grime off the water line. And yeah, I went for a swim. The water's not too bad. Where are we? We're about like 20 miles south of Catskills, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully, well, we're gonna leave early tomorrow, like 4 in the morning, early, and then hopefully we make better progress today, because that was terrible. But it's hard to run with a fouled prop, eh?
Yeah.
That's why we were having a hard time. The wind was right in our face the whole time, eh? 7, 8 knots. I was only able to do 3 knots, and at the end there 2.5 with the direct headwind. Oh yeah, it was bad. I think I'm done here, David.
All right.
Let's eat some supper.